beautiful people. This is Pretty Girl Love Trap content.
Hello everybody, I know there's still people out there that haven't subscribed. So, subscribe. You heard me. Subscribe to Auntie's channel, Pretty Girl Love Travel Content.
Hey, what's up, everyone? How are you guys doing today? Happy afternoon. Let's see who's all up in here. Okay, BB came up real early, giving me some good remedies. Thank you, BB, for popping in. Okay, hey, Kara, how are you? Hey, Samira. Hey, HEA, how are y'all doing? I'm ready to talk about this episode, y'all. Excuse me if my voice is not like its normal self. Today's the first day I'm starting to feel a little better after this flu situation. So yes, we're gonna kick it on through, okay? Because yes, it's a lot to discuss. Okay, I got my hauls, that's check. I got my asthma pump, check. I got my water, check. I got my tea, check. I think I got everything. I think I need to turn my air on because I'm getting kind of hot. So give me give me like 20 seconds, you guys. All right. Thank you guys for being patient. I had to turn that air on because it was getting kind of hot already with me just talking for like 30 seconds. So y'all know what that means. I ain't going to keep y'all too long. And yes, if y'all hear random pause or brief silence, that's me hacking and coughing, child. And that means I'm going to lay my behind down once I get up with this review. But I had to come to y'all because I knew it was going to work my nerves today, okay? Power, power, power. Y'all, I'm stressed out. I'm stressed, but I ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like, your girl has all types of feelings in her heart, okay? Let's see who else popped up in here. Hey, LSW, what's up? Samira, yes, ginger ale. My husband's actually going to the grocery store, so that is on my list, okay? That is on my list. You know that's our little remedy, okay? If you got a little melanin in you, ginger ale gonna make it. All right, and some saltine cracker, and some of that soup that your girl jukebox had last episode. Okay, some of that tomato soup via Campbell's. All right. Let's see here. Hey Tamika. Yes, I'm trying to get well stocked up in here. HEA. Hey Ronald, what's up? Yes, Tamika. Thank you. Yes, I'm trying to drink all of the fluids. Okay. Yes, it was a hell of an episode, Ronald. Oh Lord, was a lot. It was a lot, y'all. So I'm glad we all doing all right. Just make sure before we get into this episode, make sure you're liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and doing all the things for your girl. Okay. All right. So yes. Oh Lord, let's get into it. Oh, I don't even know. I don't even know how Dominique slithered his behind from somebody's rooftop to somebody's hospital. Can somebody explain this? It's like this man was destined to live. Not too long though, but he was destined to live. Like, can you just have your raggedy behind just sit still somewhere in somebody back alley? We wouldn't be in this mess, Dominic. Oh my God, Dominic the doofus. I'm just so we're going to get into him a little later, but yes, I don't know, the Lord was on his side for that night, okay? So he trickled his behind onto the hospital. His last little words before he fainted, I'm dying. So, I can't even say they rushed. They was real nonchalant in that hospital too. I'm like, y'all have no sense of urgency. I don't want to be going up in there if I'm in desperate need of emergency, aka the emergency room. But yes, Dominic is still alive, okay? And your girl over here, whoo, child. Raquel Thomas said she had to see about this grown woman seducing and scheming her son. Okay. So she goes into Palomar's building. Okay. That's Famous's neighbor. Okay. He hearing them knocking on the door because she looking like she the police. All right. And so Famous, he looking through, he opened the door. He was like, oh, snap. Oh, snap. I was like, yes, get all that tea, Famous. Get all that tea. So she was like, yeah, Palomar. Yeah, your daughter told me all about your little skanking behind. So yes, I know you got a habit of messing with the young tenderonis, okay? But my son is gonna be the last tenderoni that you gonna be messing with. All right? Do you hear me clearly? She was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, girl, okay. And Rock, she was like, I did my research, so don't play with me. He ain't the first little young buck you been messing with, okay? So she put the blicky out because your girl was just acting real dumb. And I was like, yeah, Palomar. Yeah, Palomar, what you got to say now? Okay. And she was like, all right, the next time you see me, I ain't gonna be saying ish. And y'all already know what that means. She gonna have a blicky talking for her. I was like, yes, Raquel Thomas. Yes, put the blicky to her head. Okay, let her know it's real. Okay. And so she walk over and they had special ed playing in the background. I'm like, oh yes, special ed. How many of y'all put it one in the chat if y'all remember special ed? Okay, let me see how old my peeps is up here. Okay. Or if you're not old enough, you may be cultured enough to be knowing about some special ed. All right. And so, yes, y'all, Raquel, she leaves and she walks, through the hallway. And Famous, he didn't even like, I ain't even gonna hide. I'm just sitting here by my door. She was like, go to school. I'm like, see, Raquel Thomas, being the mother of the community, okay? I'm like, yeah, Famous, why you ain't at school? Oh, Lord. We're gonna get into him a little later. Let's see, HEA, all right. Ronald, Demarcus, Inga, Kara, LSW, all right. Yes, y'all know about special ed. Yes, Demarcus, I got it made. Yes. And Loki reminded me of Juice, too. Another Omar Epps classic, okay? Oh, Lord. I love me some Juice, y'all. Y'all understand. That's my movie, okay? They actually filmed Juice where I went to elementary school. And my mom actually met Omar Epps and Tupac during that set. And I was so upset when I found out when I was older, of course, because when I was young, I didn't know no better. And she told me, yeah, when I dropped you off at school, this, when the situation happened, I'm like, see. Anywho. Anywho, hey, Moochie, how are you? Hey, Detroit. Yeah, I'm feeling a little better. Better than the past 2 days, okay? Better than the past few days. I'm still a little raspy. I'm still giving a little T-Boz action, pre-Barry White action, okay? So I hope my voice ain't too crazy for y'all. Hey, Brillo, thank you for coming through, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming through. So yes, Raquel Thomas. She said that was her first and last warning, okay? So Palomar, keep that cootie cat to yourself, girl. Oh, you already know. You already know what's going to happen to you, okay? Inga said, you was 21 when Juice came out. Girl, yes. You probably saw that at the movies, didn't you? I know that was fun. If you did see it. Excuse me, y'all. All right. And DeMarcus said, Kanan, like older women like Quincy from Juice. Yeah, sure did. Excuse me, y'all. Oh, Lord. Okay. I can't keep y'all too long because these little coughs is getting to your girl. Okay. Brillo said Palomar is too fine. I was mad at Rock. Boy, stop. That double standard. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I was going to say something, but I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to be quiet, all right? Oh, Lord. So we have Marvin talking to Unique, all right? And, they're recanting the whole situation with, Marco, what have you. And, of course, Marvin, he playing dumb like he always do. But he's horrible at playing dumb, okay? He all stressed out, sweating, trying to light the cigarette. The lighter ain't lighting. It's a whole hot mess, okay? And Unique, he already knew. He already knew what's going on because, of course, excuse me, y'all. Of course, Marco got the reference check from Unique. So Unique already knew that whatever Marco was into, Marvin had something to do with it, okay? So Marvin trying to play dumb, but it ain't working, okay? And at that point, I started getting a little nervous for your boy, Marvin. All right, y'all. So this scene had me upset. Upset. Not only did Juke skip school to go to a mother's house, she didn't know she was en route to an intervention, okay? They had half the congregation there, child. And apparently they trying to knock the gay out of her. It is a whole hot mess, y'all. Whole hot mess. And yes, I was a little thrown off. Now, we already knew for the most part that it was going to be an issue with her sexuality with her mother. But we didn't know she was going to do all that. We didn't know the whole church house was going to be in the apartment. In the apartment, look, they got the chair all ever so placed. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. And then the little boy was there. I believe his name was Corey or something. He was there. I'm like, see, all this was a setup. All this was a setup. Even to that little, revival, whatever, that little Bible study situation he had last episode, that was all requested by Kenya. Oh, Lord, that was too much. You could have been in homeroom right now. You over here in the middle of an intervention. All right, so meanwhile, her cousin over there, I guess he had the bus stop waiting to go to school. And I'm glad. I'm glad they're actually mentioning school a lot in this episode because before now, we just consider like all of them being dropouts. Because, I guess everything, like I said, was happening after 3 p.m. But I guess he had the bus stop. So we see Scrap Mom pull a whole Yui on your boy Kanan at the bus stop. And she was like, you need to speak to your mother. Because I don't understand why she not trying to find him, my son's killers, okay? Because we already know he wasn't on that suicide-ish, okay? That's not what he was about. And I'm a little upset that she not investigating what, some street justice, what have you. And, Kanan was like, my mother, she ain't going to do nothing right now because the po-po is saying he committed the S, okay? She was like, you can't trust the police. Darn well, we can't trust the po-po. And she was like, all right, if your mama don't do something, I'm going to do something. I said, girl, what you going to do? Because you would have been did it already. Why you waiting on Raquel Thomas to do it? What is she? The neighborhood drug Robin Hood? Like, go on, do your own justice then. Are you so big and bad? But she over there got the music blasting, driving all crazy. I'm like, girl, what are we doing? Brillo, you actually felt sorry for Juke? Oh, boy. Finally. You can admit when you're wrong, guys. You should have been patient. Yes, Brillo. You were wrong. Maybe you should do a public 5-minute long apology on your live tomorrow night at 8:05. At Brillo the Big Review, guys. So let's expect an apology, a formal apology from Brillo at 8:05 on Monday. Hey, BB. Hello, Scrub's mom said the streets need a body. Yes, she said that. Yes, she said you can't trust the pigs at all. Meanwhile, she's telling all the pigs business at the card game, but I'm gonna keep that to myself, all right? Because I ain't no snitch. So Lulu over there, oh my god, this scene aggravated me. So he's pressing DJ Big Mo, what have you, and he got old Ziza on his arm, right? And so as soon as he start showing his muscle, she starts giggling and laughing. I said, "Oh!" As soon as I heard that laugh out of her, that excitement, I was like, "Oh, she gotta go." She was giving me real big Holly vibes, like real. I like my men dangerous vibes, like real. I like to get into some ish vibes. So yeah, Ziza, I got my good eye on you for real, because girl, I don't trust you. All right. Hey, Dizzyville, how are you? How are you? Yes, Kara, that laugh was a little cray cray. I don't trust her at all. So he was like, "Yo, why my music ain't playing? Like my song, I ain't hearing it on the radio. Like for real. I checked the channel, I checked the station. I turned the knob 4, 5, 6 times, and yeah, I'm right. I got the numbers right. Why my information, my song not on the radio?" So he trying to play him to the left, like, "I know I done took your money, but I got a meeting to go to. Crown know how it is." He was like, "Well, Crown on vacation, bruh. So you dealing with me now." So he put the blicky in his mouth. That's hella degrading. Okay, so once you got a blicky in your mouth, you have no choice but to oblige what the requester is saying. Okay. So Ziza, she was all like, "Yeah, where my song at? Where my song?" I said, "Girl, if you don't sit down somewhere, if you don't sit your little high tail down, girl, please." Hey, Caribou, how are you? Yes, we cannot trust Ziza, Tamika. Yeah, I was pissed off. But I do like seeing Lulu with his little, his masculine energy comes, Too bad we really don't see it when it comes to the drug business at all. We only really see this side when it comes to the music, okay? And again, I love this jacket. Shout out to Frank, the wardrobe person and the Power Universe, okay? So yes, we gonna, I guess, be hearing Ziza's song on the radio, okay? So we're continuing with this intervention, y'all. And they roll out this TV like I was in third grade and we had a substitute for the day. Come on, y'all. If y'all maybe 30 plus, y'all know what I'm talking about. When you pop up in that classroom and them lights off, if the TV already in there, or you see somebody rolling in the TV, you about to have you a good day. Either the substitute is in, or it's like the last week of school and all you about to do was watch TV and then do the worksheets. It definitely gave me substitute or in the school. So of course they're trying to release this quote unquote demon, as they say, about her sexuality. And I thought they was about to show a little after school special, y'all. They are showing pornography. If I don't even know. I can't even say biblical pornography. Like it was straight low key like XXX. And they made it a point to show the ring on the fella's hand when he was on top of the woman, to show that, yeah, you got to be married to be doing this, but you got to be married to the opposite sex. I said, what the hell is going on here? Like, y'all got to do all this. What church is this? Because I'm from Harlem. Ain't no church in Harlem doing this. I'm gonna call my grandmother after this and ask her if she heard of this practice before. Because I ain't never in my entire life heard of this. Okay. And then they proceeded to also show like a lesbian jail scene of two women getting it on. And every time Juke kind of looked at the TV when it was playing, they started to hit her on the head. And so Kenya jumped and she was like, all right, now I'm trying to rebuke her in the name of Jesus. and this gayness, but y'all not to be hitting my child. And so they was like, well, Sister Kenya, this is going to be much lighter than what she going to be experiencing in hell. So you might as well let me get a little slaps in. So she kind of looked a little frightened herself, like, like she ain't really got no mind of her own. You know, it's like giving real cult vibes up in here, okay? And I was like, oh my God. So you can see Juke. She just really going, like, I haven't seen her face like that since she got kicked out of Nicole's crib last season. I was like, I'm good. I am good on that. But y'all, is it me, or I swear one of the females in the lesbian scene, the one with the short hair, it looked like Juke. I'm like, Juke, was you playing the double role? I swear it looked like Jukebox in that role. Y'all let me know. Like, Power, y'all doing a Tyler Perry on us and having these actors play multiple roles? Let me know. Hey, Daria Boo, what's up? Yes, DeMarcus, they were crucified. Yeah, they were crucifying Jukebox. It was a lot. It was a lot. Yes, AJ, they went too far. Karen, you had your little kill list. Yeah, Dieselville, Kenya ain't itch for allowing this to go down for real, for real. You are right, Inga. Most religions are a cult anyway. Yes, you are right. A whole hot mess. I was like, oh my God, they doing too much. Too much. So her auntie over there having dinner with caviar. I keep saying caviar, y'all, because he went so hard for the caviar last episode. He went so hard for the caviar. I'm going to say his correct name, Cartier. Apparently, he's on the phone, I believe, with Abraham, okay, who works with Tremont. Okay, so Tremont is in the Bing because he got caught with a blicky, okay? And Raquel Thomas is getting all of the updates because, you know, she pressed him last episode. So she looking like, oof, I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. Hey, Mo Dot. How are you? Yes, they did Juke wrong. Yes. You think they got that out of Juke and she's Laverne now? Child, she went full throttle. We want to get in that a little later. But yes. So, you know, Raquel Thomas, she's always taking the mental note. She's like, I'm going to eat my food. I'm going to play cute. And then I'm going to make my play as soon as he dropped me off, okay? Because she always plotting and scheming, okay? And I'm like, all right, Rock, I hope you know what you're doing, boo-boo. Y'all, this scene was so funny to me. You know Marvin is scared, right? So he calling the hospital trying to figure out if Dominic's still alive, but he don't know the man's name. So he was like, hey, I'm looking for my mostly white friend to see he possibly got shot up if he there or not. I don't know his name. Well, I ain't want to tell you his name because, yeah, I'm trying to keep the confidentiality of it all. So, is you gonna help me or not? Oh my God. So of course, he tried to give vague information. The hospitals can give so much information. So they over there just being a hot mess with each other. So he get frustrated. He was like, all right, then. That's all right. Sorry, y'all. This was hilarious to me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh Jesus. Marvin, he was. I just want to find information about my mostly white friend that may have not gotten shot or not. Oh, Marvin. Oh, I swear, he better not be gone. So Howard, he's talking to his, superior, okay? And he was like, yo, Bert, she doing way too much. She's looking at my records, okay? She's going into my old files. Like, what's up, bro? Like, you need to let her know she need to stop. Because, we cops. And we got history. And it all be shady and whatnot, low key. So I'm going to need you to warn her to stop looking in my file, bro. And he was like, all right, I'm going to talk to her. But she got some other problems. So apparently, and Howard, he low-key making plays too now. I don't know if y'all caught it. So apparently, because y'all know, Nicole's parents got people in high places and whatnot. And so he was like, well, apparently there's possibility, that the parents are saying that Burke is luring young girls and providing drugs to them. And so Howard and the detective, I mean, in the superior, Captain Baptiste, he was like, of course they don't believe that. I was like, no, not Burke. She trifling, but she ain't trifling. And so he was like, yeah, like that's kind of crazy. The dad is on board now too. So I believe that Howard, when he went to go see the pops last episode and was talking to him, he kind of was putting some things in the air, because we know the pops, he low key, he probably was just trying to get closure. Like he don't want to, rehash anything. But yeah, I see you, Howard. I see you. I see what you doing. I don't know. Is it me? I'm really liking Howard this season. Put a 1 in the chat if you like Howard this season. Put it 2 if you still don't like him. If you ever disliked him. I don't know why I'm feeling Howard. Hey, Tamika. Yep, Howard is on it now. Got Nicole Daddy involved now. Yes, for real. He want no problem. He want no problems. He want to see his daughter in peace. Give her some flowers every now and again and relax. HEA, okay, you like Howard too? Kara, you was like, nah, son. You ain't feeling him. Dizzy feel, yes, you feeling him. Tamika, yay. HEA said he cancer free and he got a son. Oh gosh, I can't. Oh Lord. Let's see here. LSW1, Inga 1. All right, so everybody feeling Howard for the most part, except for Kara. Kara, you say you're not convinced, girl. I don't blame you. He's still low-key a pedophile too. So it's after 3:00 apparently. And yeah, I like the friend accountability going on here, okay? Kanan went to Famous's apartment. He was like, oh, so we not going to school no more. So apparently Famous ain't been to school in 2 weeks, y'all. He claimed he overslept, okay? So he oversleeping. Of course, that's kind of, I could see that happening. You don't have no parent. You don't have no authority figure. Like, you kind of at your own range. So, I mean, that's not hard to believe, okay? So he asking, like, hey, have you heard from Crown? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to get in the studio, blah, blah, blah. So I'm a little nervous and Famous, okay? I really think he about to be on that crack. Because he low-key depressed. He ain't going to school. He don't have no direction. I don't know how much, months in advance they paid this rent, okay? So, yeah, I don't know. He's staying out late at night. We don't know where he is. Like, it's definitely giving pre-crack vibes, okay? Like, giving me real, like, Duke from The Wire, Dookie. Oh Lord, I don't know why I brought him up, because that story still depresses me, even though it is fictional. Hey, Inga, Famous is on my very last nerve. Tamika, you think he on that stuff, girl? I'm starting to think that too. Famous mad nosy. Yes, Ronald. He mad nosy and he loud. That's bad combinations. And you ain't about that life either. So, yes, Famous apartment is nasty and trifling. I mean, most teenage boys, honestly, they gonna have an unkept home, especially if they by themselves. But apparently, his mom probably did everything for him, which ain't good anyway. So he tells Kaden, like, yo, your mom came over here and threatened your girlfriend with the blicky, okay? He was like, what? My effing mother, okay? He go over there to his boo, knocking on her door, and she was like, I can't talk to you no more, Kanan. I can't talk to you. So she finally, opens the door. What my mother tell you? What she tell you? She's like, well, I ain't gonna lie, I had my ulterior motives about messing with you. I know who you was and who your mother was, and that kind of attracted me to you. But you got too much drama with you, so I'm gonna go ahead and mind my business, and we could just end this situation. I was like, girl, what did you think you was gonna get into, knowing that he was the son of a queen pin? Like, this doesn't make any sense, Palomar. Like, do you not have any foresight? Like, girl. So she closed the door on him, and the way Kanan was knocking on that door, he was knocking on that door like, oh boy, Sam the crackhead. When Marvin wouldn't give him no crack, he said he fiending, he Jodeci fiending up in there. Okay, she done put that grown woman meow on him, and now he don't know how to act. Oh my God, he about to be itching and scratching. She probably done showed them boys tricks he never thought of. Oh Lord, Polo Kanan. So he big mad. He big mad at his mother now. Okay, so he go back into Famous's house, and Famous being all nosy in his book bag talking about, oh, I thought this was my book bag. I was about to do some homework, bruh. You probably was trying to look for some money to steal. Talking about some homework. First of all, ain't no homework about to be in no envelope, bruh. And once you open that book bag, you should know was it yours. And one, you should already know where your own book bag is. Two, y'all got the same exact book bag. And three, why you opening my stuff, bro? Because you lying. Four, why you reading this letter? So apparently he reading a DNA test. He's talking, oh, this is a daddy test. Why you need a daddy test? DEFCON your daddy. Why you need a daddy test? Katie should have smacked the dog ish out of Famous because you out of pocket, you out of line. But I guess he got that old woman mentality. Well, if it's in my house, it's mine, okay? If it's in my house, I have right to it, okay? So yeah, y'all. I don't like the fact that Famous knows that is some inkling. So this is a wild prediction. But I can see Famous and Sam the crackhead and some crack house trading information and getting Howard and Kanan hemmed up. Oh Lord, I'm just joking with y'all. But that is hilarious to me. Hey Moochie, yes, please click the like button, y'all. I appreciate it. Your girl over here is sick and shut in, and over here still give y'all this review, okay? Oh gosh. Oh, hey Tamika, right? It's an envelope, but he said he thought of it was homework. Make it make sense for real. You ain't been to school 2 weeks. Whatever homework you trying to do is already past due. Unless you got a cool ass teacher and they may let you slide. Most teachers ain't let you slide for no 2 weeks, bruh. Come on. What we doing here? Annoying, okay? So Unique, he pays his respects to Sal and Teresa. You know, everybody coming to the house, you know what they do. They bring all the Italian dishes you can eat. You know, all the stuff. So, you know, Famous, I said Lord Famous. Unique, I think he's doing this for a couple of reasons. One, of course, he wants to show his respect because they are in business, technically. And two, he's trying to gather, you know, I feel like information to use at the end of the day for his very well self, you know. He's trying to see, hey, should I go ahead and snitch for Raquel Thomas? Or should I, you know, gather all this information so I can help Raquel Thomas out? Like, how it's going to benefit me for the most part, okay? But y'all, side note, Unique can wear a fur coat, can't he? That boy know he could wear a fur coat. I mean, most like if you got a bomb fur, it ain't hard to know how to rock it, but Unique, child. Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, Lord. Let's see here, Brillo. You can't slide. I press in class. Brillo, you probably talking big-ish. You probably let them kids turn in late homework. Stop playing. Dizzyville, you said a famous moms put him out on some tough love, but it ain't working yet. This ain't the time. That wasn't the time for you to be kicking him out, but he was stealing though. I'm just saying, if you stealing from me multiple times, I'm already a single mother over here working. I'm working night shift, and you got the nerve to steal from me? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But I feel like, you know, she could have just roughed him up real quick, and he would have got on track. Thank you, Inga. I appreciate it. Yeah, you got a cold too, child. I don't know what's in the air, but it it need to get cleaned up, child, because this ain't cute. Okay, the trap is closed for construction, but I just opened it for y'all. I just opened it for y'all, and it's gonna be closed right back up in the next 30 minutes. So get your crack or whatever somewhere else, Cause I ain't selling nothing, all right? Yeah, Tamika. Unique is a real one, okay? This bill Unique is family and he's fine. Child, unique. Ooh, Lord, you can wear you a fur coat, bruh. All right. So we have bulletproof records, y'all. Ziza, do you not have a job or like you not in college? Like, girl, what do you do? She's one of them girls that just try to get off a pretty privilege, just one of those, oh, I'm light skinned, so I'm automatically cute, what I'm saying, type of vibe or what have you. And she just try to get it in all day. And I ain't gonna lie, Lulu, he ain't the typical dude that she think he is. Most dudes they all right with boinking every other minute, but he one of them moody bros. He one of them moody Negroes. He just be in his feelings a lot. Okay, real Drake vibes up in there in Bulletproof Records. Okay, and so we listen to the radio. We have little Tracy Spencer playing in the background. I was like, all right, Tracy Spencer, tender kisses. Do y'all remember the episode of Family Matters when she was on there? Tender kisses. Oh gosh. So apparently the next song is Ziza. All right. And she's singing the song that Jukebox wrote. I said, Lord, I hope Jukebox ain't listen to the radio today. This would not be the day that Jukebox go in the car or go in the bus or go somewhere and hear this song. It would not be the day. Jesus Christ. Dang, you say you hate Ziza. Hate's a strong word for me. I'm just saying I strongly dislike her. She's definitely a skeezer. Yes. Dizzyville. She's a thrill freakazoid. Yes. HEA. He only give D when he happy. That's some temperamental D. Yeah. So we hear the song on the radio. So now he get all aroused and whatnot. I said, see, I cannot. Oh, Lulu. He need therapy. He's definitely giving me like I'm depressed vibes. But yes, being a drug dealer slash a record label head is definitely stressful. I shouldn't even say slash because he really ain't even selling no drugs right now. He's stealing the drug money, but he is definitely not selling no drugs at this point. You said, okay, not hate. I'm sorry. You ain't got to apologize, Inglebu. If you hate her, you hate her. I ain't mad. I am not mad at you hating her. If that's your true feelings, girl, roll with it. But I feel like she's going to do something to make me hate her too. Oh, we got 2 more episodes, y'all. I'm stressed out, okay? So Captain Baptiste, okay? He pulls Burke up in the office, okay? Child. Before then, she was at her desk. Howard's at his desk, and she was like, you know what this about? He was like, well, maybe about overtime. They cutting overtime because he playing it off right. And she over there was just looking real hard at the paperwork. I said, is it the paperwork that you investigating Howard, or is another case you act like you working on, girl? What is it? But anywho, he was like, all right, I told you to leave this Nicole situation alone. You needed to stop it. And then he cuts off to, talking about Howard. I was like, you kind of talking about 2 things at once, but okay, whatever. So he was like, you need to stop investigating Howard. Like, girl, what are you doing? She was like, I'm sorry. I'm just, just giving a plain BS moment. And I'm like, girl, this is your 3rd warning, okay? Your daddy warned you, your girlfriend warned you, and now your boss is warning you. So at this point, I can't even say at this point you can die. You've been, in my book, you've been on my death list, girl. But now I guess this is what Courtney Kemp is always talking about, earning your death. And you earned 18 million deaths at this point, girl. So yes, I think it's, clear to say that, yeah, your girl is about to be out, okay? And I don't know, I had a wild prediction early in the season that Nicole's mom was going to be the one possibly to kill her. I thought Howard was going to do it, but I'm thinking with this new development, it's possible that Nicole's mom or maybe even dad can pull the trigger or something. I don't know, y'all. My brain going in different ways. I like to reach sometimes. So Hey, I don't even care who do it. Just do it quick because I'm over her ASAP. Pronto, okay? I am over her. So yeah, y'all. I should be seeing Burke past the next 2 weeks, Lord willing, okay? So Rock, she's at her so-called new house, okay? But she's multitasking as always, okay? So she's on the phone. It sounds like she's doing research on Abraham, and it seems though she's probably trying to get Abraham and or Tremont killed, from my understanding, based on the little couple of sentences that we learned from this conversation. Because she mentioned Abraham's name, and she also mentioned weapons possession or something like that, which is what Tremont got hemmed up for. Because I don't think, now y'all correct me if I'm wrong, from my understanding at the dinner with Cartier, it seems like Tremont was the one I was assuming that got locked up, but talking it out now, I'm thinking maybe him and Abraham are both possibly in prison. And maybe she's trying to get them both killed in prison, or at least Abraham. I don't know. I don't know. But they're giving us little nuggets like Rock is definitely pulling some strings because she don't want no information coming out about her, and Tremont. So yeah, y'all, it's gonna be a whole hot mess, whatever Rock is trying to do. Okay. Yeah, she is the back door. Back door open. I don't know why thought I was reading Backdoor Queen, but she is actually the Backdoor Queen for real. HA said, get out to get their business. Yes. Hey, to Marcus, you're reaching, but I thought Palomar was going to take Rock out or set her up in season 3. I mean, anything's possible. I never thought about that, but you never know with Palomar, okay? She gonna want her man / boy. Trying to get him out of jail. Yes. Hey, Deborah. I haven't seen your name before, but thank you for commenting. Trying to get Abraham out of jail. Yeah, that's possible too. Yeah, you may be right, honestly. And I feel like I may have thought that earlier, but sometimes when I talk through things, I kind of change my mind. But I think you're maybe right. But if you're new to this channel, please make sure you're liking everything up in here, okay? And make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Thank you. You definitely are adding some information to my brain, okay, in the chat. I appreciate you. But yeah, Rock, she is definitely making moves over here, okay? And so, oh, you're always listening. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone who does listen and don't, be in the chat. I appreciate all of y'all as well. But don't be shy now. Don't be shy. Come up in here. Let's talk and converse. All right. And so she shows Kanan the house, and he was so not impressed. Okay. He's the typical dude, hood dude, so-called South Siders. I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to be coming up in here because she made Kanan take the bus. Take the bus, but I guess to, get him used to the route, to his new house. And I predict, it's definitely a long ride, okay? And I'm like, it's time for Kanan to get a car. I'm just saying, Rock. I mean, you a queen pin. That's your son. He got maybe another year or so where he can get his permit or what have you. I don't remember the actual, I was a kid at this time, but I don't know if the age restrictions changed or not in the 80s, but y'all let me know if y'all a little older than me, I'm in my late 30s. Let me know if y'all was in New York at that time. How old did you have to be to get your permit? Because, bro, you ain't about to be up in here, your Range Rover, and I'm over here taking a bus. That ain't cool. That ain't cool, bruh. Even though, taking the bus in New York is low-key faux pas, okay? The only time I took the bus, I used to take the bus to school. It's crazy now that I think about it. Like, I was literally legit, like, young as hell on the city bus by myself going to school. I was like 6, 7, going to school by myself in the city bus. Anything could have happened to me, but 80s babies, we was hella independent. hella independent. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, these kids now, child, it ain't gonna work for these kids now. HEA, you said 16, Inga 15, 16. So okay, it probably hasn't changed. Demarcus broke it down, 15 to 8 months. You don't need no permit. They breaking the law. Yes, Brillo. The hood part of me, the criminal mind person that I am, I agree with you, because Marvin, we know he don't got no insurance, okay? So, but I was thinking, if we're trying to be on the up and up, I'm just saying, if we try to be on the up and up, he is young, so we kind of have to, obey the law on some level, okay? You was driving without a license at 15, Dizzyville. I mean, I learned how to drive when I was 9, y'all. So I was up and down that street, up and down that driveway. Okay. Whew, child, that's when we lived. I lived in Buffalo for a couple years, so I've been all over, child. So yeah, I was driving early too. Sure was, okay. But y'all, I love this scene, okay? Because Kanan ain't feeling his house. He ain't feeling his mama. He ain't feeling nothing. Okay, shout out to Bernie Mac and the Players Club, okay? So yes, Lord, this conversation was very interesting. Kanan, he just wasn't feeling her, okay? And so he was like, yeah, so Scrap's mom, she came up to me because, yeah, she don't believe her son died, you know what I'm saying, via suicide. And she was like, well, she a mother, she scorned, she blah, blah, blah. She's going through the motions. So yeah, she don't, really want to know the truth. And he was like, the truth? The truth? Huh. Funny you talk about the truth, okay? She was like, okay, if you got something to say, you might as well just say it, okay? And he was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go stay with Famous. I need to clear my mind. And she was like, clear your mind. And she was like, of what? He was like, of you. I was like, well, dang, Kanan, tell you how you really feel. Tell her how you really feel, okay? And he also, I forgot, he started the conversation talking about how you going to go to Corinne's mom's like that. Oh, so now she Corinne's mom's, okay? Keep it real. Just say your real girlfriend, St. Palomar. Don't be referring to her as no Corinne's mom, okay? Because Corinne not even in the picture no more. You already trashed that situation, Kanan. Keep it real, okay? And so Rock was like, I'm doing what any old mother could do because you a child. And I'm just so aggravated with Rock because it's like, they go back and forth. Like, it's like you want him to be a child when you want him to be a child. You want him to do big grown things when you want him to be big grown. Like, girl, be consistent. Like, you were just feeding him and giving him milk at bedtime last month, okay? And a week or two before that, you had him kill his daddy. Like, come on, girl. Oh, Lord, you be stressing me out. Stressing me out, girl. But he was like, I'm done with this. I was like, He was like, nice house, though. Nice house. The Rock, she about to be in the house alone if she ever moves in, child. Really said under the Big Meech bylaws, had a whole car my mom didn't know about. Child. Them people had to know. Come on now. They were just hella being blind. For real, for real. Hey, Crystal King, how are you? I said Kanan would have gotten back behind Whip. He's still acting like a child. Stop saying sly shit and speak your mind if you're a man for real, for real. Exactly. He got on my nerves, okay? Meanwhile, his cousin over here going through the motions, having a whole bonfire with the church closed. And I was like, well, maybe it's just me and the sensible person of it all. But I'm like, Juke, can we like just exchange or return like some of the clothes? Do we have the receipts? I'm just saying, can we get the money for it? Or if, I guess you probably use the credit card or something. I don't know now. I just wasting good, clean clothes. You just didn't seem like, the sensible thing, okay? But I know she ain't gonna be wearing them clothes, but you could have went back to the place where y'all, sell the polo stuff and sold those. Like, I don't know. But, she's over there in the backyard burning all the stuff that, Kenya bought. Her and Marvin comes through, and they start to have, a little bit of dialogue. And, he understands now that Kenya, you know, she hurt Juke's heart, whatever. And he's feeling sorry for his baby girl. I'm just like, oh, the father and son. I mean, the father and daughter. That's no shade. I'm sorry, y'all. The father and daughter is coming back together. Oh, Jesus. Moochie, you said designer clothes at that for real. They was in them good department stores, okay, Moochie? Them good, but it wasn't no Woolworths up in there, okay? You would have burnt all the clothes too. Yeah, she a kid, so she ain't thinking about me. She ain't thinking about light bill, rent due. She ain't thinking about it, Brilla. She ain't thinking about that water bill due. She just mad. She just mad. David said, she said, F that for real, for real. Oh gosh, I cannot. So see, Kanan, he goes and he makes plans without telling people. How you just gonna assume you invited to my house? Okay. So he tries to, goes to Famous house because he, was big grown with his moms. And yeah, Famous ain't home. Famous, where you at, bro? You ain't going to school. So I think Famous is hanging with some bad people right now, probably getting a whiff of that crack. We gonna see. We gonna see, okay? Oh Lord, I hate just seeing this man. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so glad he did, y'all. Okay, Dominic the doofus. He gets a visit from Sal, okay? And Sal wants the important information, okay? What was y'all doing there? And who called the hit, okay? Well, at first he didn't know it was a hit, but he started to investigate. So Dominic tells him, hey, he said I don't even want to say the word. The NIGGABITCH brother pretty much wanted us to hit the girl. I just like, see, look at here. So Sal, he's big mad, okay? He big mad. And he was like, all right, y'all know what to do with old Dominic, okay? And I'm like, dang, that scene was too short. They suffocated Dominic. And I'm like, can y'all let it just, the film roll for like another 30 more seconds? I wanted him to suffer. I deserve to see him suffer with him stressing me out for 2 episodes. I wanted Dominic to suffer in front of my face, okay? I wanted to enjoy this death, okay? Even though I enjoyed it, I wanted more, Power Writers. I wanted more. I wanted to hear a little more, wheezy, something through the nose. The nose mad big. Like, I wanted to hear some noises, okay? Call me sick, but I deserve to enjoy that death, okay? Oh, boy. Anywho, Sal now knows who he needs to talk to about, oh, Lord, this situation, okay? Kanan, he think he grown, right? He think he grown. So he goes to his daddy's house, okay? And Howard looking like Howard. I mean, I understand he has his own intuition as a person, as a detective sometimes. But if you try to kill me, I don't know if I can be trusting you like this. I don't care if you my son or not, bruh. I'm gonna have to pat you down like you about to go to the airport. I'm about to be real TSA up in here before you come into my house, bruh. Because I don't trust you or your mammoth, okay? But Kanan said, I need somewhere to sleep. And he was like, all right, son, come on in. Come on in, okay? Y'all, this scene here, oh my God. I said, well, who we about to roll on? Who are we about to roll on? We got Juke over here with the full Cleo. Juke with full Cleo on us with the cornrows, okay? Marvin over there eating. He was like, all right, there she go. There she go. Oh, we coming to see Kenya. Yes, Marvin. So he pressing on Kenya like, yo, I told you to stay away from her, okay? She was like, Laverne is my daughter. I love her, okay? I love her. He was like, you're doing too much. So she slaps him because he was spitting that truth, okay? Because she was like, I'm trying to save her. I'm trying to save her because she going to hell. He was like, oh, so you think it's okay to be sucking the peen and what have you in the New York Knicks and probably the Nets and leaving your child and your baby father You think that's holy? And so soon as Kenya slapped Marvin, jukebox came out, Daddy. I was just like, oh my God, you, oh my God. She said dad. I mean, in my head it said daddy, but you know what I'm saying, it really was dad, okay? She was like, Dad. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God, the thug tears, the theoretical thug tears that about to come out my face. Oh my God, this was so sweet, y'all. This is so sweet. So she come over there across the street. She's like, I don't need you. I ain't never need you. She was just, telling Kenya like about herself, what have you. She was like, yeah, because when I come, I'm coming pressing, being myself, okay? I'm going to have my cornrows. I'm going to have my Timbs, and I'm going to have my polos. And this is me. This is me, okay? Straight up and down. Mary J. Blige, take me as I am, okay? I was like, yes, yes. I love this scene, y'all. I love this scene. Oh my God. Oh, give me chills, okay? Oh, the only sad part is that LaToya Luckett may be out of a job because we may not see her again. Oh well. Hey JQ, what's up? Yes, K-Rod. I was like, oh my God, she called him dad. I don't think she ever referred to him as dad in this whole show. Oh my God, it was too much. It was too much. Hey, Cannibal for Men. Church abuse scene was too much. Sure was. Mm-hmm. Yep. Ronald, you don't think we've seen the last of King and the Informant? Yeah. We don't know. We just have to see what the people give us, child. Oh gosh. Brillo, can you not? Are you playing child support for your stepson? Oh gosh. So y'all, this scene cracked me the F up. Okay, so it's moaning time, okay? It may be the afternoon because Kanan, like, he had a stressful day yesterday. And so his daddy Howard said, hey, yo, time to wake up, B. I cannot, y'all. This was so funny. He was so cute. I'm just like, maybe it's the city girl in me. I'm just like, this was so cute. Hey, yo, time to wake up, B. So he came up. He was like, all right, I ain't got much in my fridge, but here you go. So he proceeded to give him some burnt toast, and some orange juice. And Kanan took one little small bite of that toast. He was like, what? This is what I got to look forward to if I'm staying here with you, bro. Oh Lord. So he was like, I ain't want to grill you when you came in last night. So what's up? He was like, I just can't F with my mom's no more. Like, because he was like, what's up with your mom's crib? He was like, she there. I was like, oh, okay. So he was like, and Kanan did one good thing. I was like, all right, Kanan, you thinking? He was like, you got a back door I can, exit out of, because I don't want nobody seeing me come out your front door. I was like, yes, Kanan, you starting to think like grown Kanan. Yes. Yes. I like that part. Hey, LSW, horror must only have one bedroom. Yeah, maybe. But I don't really know a lot of one bedroom houses unless he used one of those bedrooms for something else. Who knows, child? Who knows? Yes, burnt toast and juice. Child. Oh my God. A great dad right there. You really keep it for Howard. Oh my God, I cannot. Inga, you said orange juice was likely to. Oh yeah, I thought Kanan was going to spit it out. Like, Howard don't look like he be visiting the grocery store, okay? And speaking of grocery store, child, oh my God. I was like, yep, ding, 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 ding. You are the winner of a bullet of your head. You are the winner of a bullet in your head. Yes, 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 and yes. And yes, 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 and yes, yes, yes. You need to die next week, Burke. You had your 3 warnings and you ain't stopped. So now you pressing Raquel Thomas at the grocery store, okay? And you know what? She not even smooth with it, y'all. She gonna try to give her some tips on how to preserve apples, then go straight into it. Like, oh yeah, you knew Howard when you was a kid, right? You was his informant, right? I'm like, girl, like she did the same thing to Symphony. I'm like, you have no like charisma in you whatsoever. Like, oh my gosh. Was that an extra course you needed to take in detective school? Like, oh my God. Like, it's so aggravating. The police academy ain't do ish for you, girl. You must have been absent that day. You sure you got a family full of cops? Did you learn anything from them? Like, I'm so aggravated. And Raquel Thomas is like, girl, if you ain't talking to me about no apples or no pie crust, I'm good. So get to stepping. But y'all, how many of y'all thought that Scrap Mom was going to approach? I thought Scrap Mom was going to be in that grocery store. I did not expect Burke. I did not expect Burke. I thought Scrap Mom was about to get her. Hey, Tamika, how are you? Is he not there for his son, PG? Yeah, he is there for his son, bro. Rock trying to get them apples to make apple pie. Girl, yeah, she be. I'm just saying. She remind me of Ghost now. She remind me of Ghost. Brillo let him know. We just saw episode 8 of season 2. We reviewed that of the original Power, and Ghost is over there buying shoes for Angie, multitasking right before his meeting with Lobos. Okay, so we see Rock. She be multitasking too. She about to make an apple pie. So be ready by 3 o'clock. By the time she think Kanan gonna get home, and then she gonna continue to run her drug empire. I'm just saying, just every day in the life, every day, every day ish in Raquel Thomas's life. I'm just saying. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. All right. So, oh Lord, this is another great scene, y'all. I'm not even going to lie. Oh my God. Oh. But I also started to get nervous again for Marvin, okay? So he was like, all right, I know things between me and you, ain't that great. But I just wonder if you could, we can. And, she cut him off. Juke was like, I can't today. I was like, yeah, I understand, Juke. I wanted them to have the conversation, but I understand that she already going through a lot. She can't process but so much. But, he was like, all right, I'm going to hit you up later. He was like, oh, my God. Why did I say that? But she already know what you meant, Marvin. But he's recognizing, a lot of the things that he's saying. And I was like, oh, my God, the therapy is working, y'all. The therapy is working. I'm just saying. I have a psychology degree, so I am pro therapy, okay? Therapy be working, y'all. It be working. So, he was just spitting all the game, not really game, but the knowledge he learned. He was like, what, because words mean things, okay? Tone, the way you say things, body language, all of those things matter. So Juke, she had a little smirk. She was like, I get you, you learning, I understand. So they had a little cute little fist pump. I was just like, oh my God. Y'all, I don't know why I get so giddy when it comes to them. Oh my God. I was so excited. And he did say, he was like, it made me feel good that you called me dad back there with Kenya. I was like, yes. Oh, y'all, I just love these two, but I've also got real scared, okay? Got real scared, okay? Hey, Ronald, you said Rock lies like the boy who cried wolf. But I don't believe she's lying about being an informant. She got a lot of things, but not a snitch. I don't know. It's 50-50 for me. 50-50, okay? Yes, Karen, she smiled for the first time in a long time. When the last time we saw Juke? Well, probably Nicole. Yeah, probably Nicole. Right when she was doing the Michael Jackson low-key moonwalk in that suit before the dance. That was probably the last time she had a little joy in her heart, okay? So Kanan over here acting like he's 6. Talk about, I'm moving with Famous. First of all, you ain't even seen Famous in a day and a half or so. You ain't discussed this with Famous at all, okay? But you know how kids are, well, you can move in with me, bro. So they probably had a conversation previously. But yeah, I don't know. Like, Brock should have been there when he was packing, because you know how mamas be, especially black mamas. If you ain't paying for it yourself, you can't take it with you. Because I'm sure he would have walking out there butt ass naked. Because Katie, you ain't buying that damn thing up in that house, okay? So Jukebox is like, well, you packing a whole lot to go to Famous House. He's like, well, I'm gonna be here for a while because I can't trust him no more. I can't trust him no more. So he's venting about Raquel Thomas. And I was like, oh my God. Like, if I was Juke, I'd be like, oh, he complained too much. Like, that I just had a rough day. Like, Kanan, did you ever think, like, hey, what's going on in your life, Jukebox? Like, she always listening to Kanan and his ish. And she over here, like, they asked me how my day was, bruh. But anywho, I guess she being a big cousin that she wants to be. And so, she, is listening to him venting or what have you. And at the end of the day, is one of those things she was like, well, Rock loves you. And, it's like a lot of things he's saying about Rock is kind of paralleling what she's going through with Kenya in a sense. Because he's pretty much saying like Rock is doing a lot of things that's real foul and that's inexcusable, but in her mindset, she's pretty much excusing it because it makes her feel better about herself. So yeah, it's a lot, okay? But she probably looking at Kanan like, well, at least you got a mother that loves you, because mine is trifling as I don't know what. I'm just tired of Kanan talking about how much he don't trust Rock. You've been saying that for 3 episodes, bro. I'm over it. Go steal you some more rent money and go, okay? Because I'm over it, okay? Oh, Lord. Yes. Yes, Brillo. F your day, Laverne. I don't care what you got going on. I don't care if you over here with the full Clio without explanation. I don't care. Huh. Anywho. All right, y'all. So, Unique over here. Unique. Oh, I love Unique so much, man. He is over here telling Raquel about how Sal wants to meet up with her alone, okay? And so they looking like, well, what's this got to do? Like, it got nothing to do with, wait, what? What we do? What? Alone? Mano y mano? So, sorry, this scene is just so hilarious. I had to take a deep breath. So she asked, Unique, like, so you don't have no idea? I mean, you over here, you the mafia whisperer. But she called him the mafia whisperer, y'all. I literally busted out laughing. The mafia whisperer. He was like, well, Marvin, no. He was like, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. So he breaking down the situation about Scarsdale and how it, correlates to Tony. And Raquel Thomas is just like, bruh, nah, you ain't like, even, your boy Lou over there just like, oh my God, you done effed up. Oh my God. Like, they just real pissed off at Marvin. Marvin just looking like, dang, I done effed up again. Hey, Brillo, yeah, he is Unique Thomas. Yeah, I like them working together. Like, they need to really just stay on this lane. I really like Unique and them together. Like, it's real cute. Okay. So Marvin, he just looking like real baffled. Like, oh, I don't know what I'm about to do. Like, I done effed up. Like, he gave that look like, I'm sorry, y'all, effed up. So Rock over here, I gotta clean up some ish again. He said Marvin was too funny. I think it may be over for the therapist. Yeah, we're gonna get into that in a minute, okay? So Kanan over there sitting up in his room or wherever he at, okay? He's over there getting real emotional over the DNA records. And I'm like, I'm still annoyed because that first night or that first time that he went to his daddy's house when Raquel peeped, what was y'all talking about? Like, you should have showed Kanan this documentation then. So I don't understand why he's just now like discovering all this. It's so stupid to me. Like, I'm convinced they were just playing duck hunt and scratching their ass and balls like for 8 hours, because this is ridiculous. But he's over there getting all emotional, like real Carl Thomas, like over these results. And I'm like, well, you already felt and kind of knew that he was your daddy, but I guess you really realizing it now. Whatever, whatever, Kanan. Leave your stepson alone. Be patient right now. Be patient, right? Ain't about patience. Ain't about patience, okay? Oh Lord. So this was another great scene. So I'm like, yes, we're meeting in a public place. Woo, thank God. I mean, I would have preferred it to be more public, like maybe like a Central Park or something, but we can't really be too far out and exposed, okay? So rock and sound meet, okay? And so, they have a little small talk, talking about, hey, do you bowl? She's like, well, I used to try to do a little something, something with this dude, that I was talking to back in the day. But, since me and him was over, the whole bowling thing was over. He was like, oh, yeah, same thing about me and tennis. There was this broad. There was this broad I liked. She liked it, but I was horrible. But I ended up marrying her. You win some, you lose some. Of course, we segue into Marco's death. And he plainly put like, hey, your brother gotta go. Marvin gotta go. And I honestly felt like Raquel Thomas is kind of going to go for it, but still figure out a way around it. Like act like she killed Marvin, but send him away or something. Like I really wasn't sure how she was going to play this, but she was like, your son was hired to do a job. He failed. That's not our problem. He was like, well, if your brother would have went straight to me, we wouldn't be sitting here right now. But he did it. Therefore, somebody got to pay for my son's death. Like I could tell you to give up your son, but he's a kid and I have a heart. So I feel like it's be even Steven if you would just take care of your brother for me. She was like, nah, son, that ain't happening. I'm sorry. We do things a little different Southside Jamaica, Queens, okay, bruh? And he was like, what is it with you broads, okay? You a woman in a man's world. I'm like, oh, Lord, here we go with the James Brown-ish. And so he was like, you know what? You just feel like you got to measure up. She was like, ain't got nothing to do about being a woman, okay? It ain't got nothing to do about being a woman. I'm flexing because I'm me. I'm me, bruh. I was like, yes, Raquel. Put your kahunas on the table. Put your kahunas on the table, girl. I loved it. I loved it. And so she was like, sorry for you, bruh. And my condolences to your family. And she walks out. He's like, my condolences to yours. I was like, oh my God. And y'all see how the power universe, the power writers be playing with us? Because the next scene, we over here by this bridge and this body of water. I was like, y'all quick. Y'all quick. But they playing with us. They keep playing with us. So apparently, Lulu not only gets a D in drug dealing, he gets a D in record producing. He gets a D in decomposition. Like he does not know how to do anything right. Lulu is low key like a failure in life at this point. I really had high hopes for Lulu. Like Lulu, I swear he just disappointing me like every chance he gets. Like, bruh, why is Crown resurfacing this soon? Or really at all? Like I was pissed off. Cause like the way his body looked, I'm like, oh, this Marvin. Cause you know how the mob is. They like putting people down, to be swimming with the fishes or what have you. But the mob a little smarter. They be having anchors and ish to where the bodies can't be floating up. But Lulu, come on, bruh. And then, it was a whole 5-minute strangulation situation. So, there's some DNA on him probably. So, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Because I was a kid at this time. I know Dean and Nate, so it's kind of like a new thing in a sense in terms of investigating. So I'm not sure if they're going to search for all those things in this case, but I won't be surprised if Lulu get locked up behind this. And I can really see Ziza or Opportunist behind. She over there, just I can see her being a whole witness, putting him down. And yeah, I can see Cartier taking over the whole business. I don't know. That could be a stretch, but I could just see anything at this point. Because Lulu, oh Lord. was really my favorite, y'all. He was really my favorite person. All he's good for is a good Coogee sweater at this point. Because I'm so aggravated. Oh, Lord. Hey, Kira. He said Lulu got on my nerves. He did not take anything off the body. Come on, for real. They had the business cards. Oh, they gonna leave him right in. Oh my God. You know they unlock doors at Strangulation Records. So who knows what Lulu gonna be doing when the cops show up tomorrow. Oh God. Hey DeMarcus, Lulu gets the Goofy Award for leaving Crown's information in his pocket. For real, for real. I mean, they probably would have identified him possibly, you know what I'm saying, at some point. But of course, the card, ding, 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 like it makes it so much easier. So much easier. Does he feel sloppy? But they may try to frame Cartier for Crown's death. Yeah, that's a possibility. Yeah, exactly. How long is he going to keep her alive? He can't really kill her now because his music is out there. Her music is out here. Yeah. Juke, did you listen to the radio yet, Juke? Somebody check on Jukebox. She really about to be savage for real season 3. Oh my God. Oof, Lord. Oh Lord. This last scene, y'all. Oh my God. Let me drink some water. Cause this, oh Lord, it's too much. And make sure y'all like this video. It's 30 people up in here. I should have 30 likes. I should have at least 30 likes. I appreciate y'all for coming through. My voice is getting a little better now, but I'm definitely be passing out once I get off this live, y'all, because your girl, I can feel my fever going up just a little bit. So, y'all, Marvin goes. Oh God, I can't even start, y'all. So Marvin goes to see Renee. Okay, you know she looked like she's done with her last little group session. You know, trying to make the world a better place for you and for me. You know, and you know he was like, "Yeah, I know it's late, but we can talk. Can we talk for a minute?" Oh God. So the whole time, the producers, the writers, everybody playing in our face because we already know Sal got plans to kill Marvin, okay? So they got like several situations where they got groups of 2 people kind of passing the street and the sidewalk while Renee and Marvin are talking, okay? And then Renee, I don't know if it's me or because I was paranoid, but her eyes kept looking weird, like low-key looked like past Marvin while they was talking a little bit. So I'm like, oh my gosh, you're gonna see somebody coming across the street. Like I'm stressed out the whole time, y'all. I was stressed out the whole time. So they're over there walking and talking. He was like, before when we talked, I always had something wrong or negative going on in my life. But I kind of wanted to celebrate, some wins, some positive things I have going on. Me and my daughter, we're kind of improving. But I want your advice. I want your guidance, your expertise on how to, cultivate this relationship or whatnot. She was like, okay, because you deserve the good things, Marvin. He was like, I finally got something good going. I said, see, y'all playing in our face with this speech and this dialogue. Y'all playing with my emotions. Y'all playing with my emotions. Oh my God, they playing with us.
Stop playing with me.
Stop doing that, please. Stop doing that, okay? So they're walking and talking, y'all. They walking and talking. So they kind of pause, and she says, hey, Marvin, you deserve the good things, okay? Oh, Lord. Next thing we see, 2 mobsters. Hey, Marvin. Sorry, that was kind of funny to me. Hey, Marvin. Him and Renee kind of look back, and we hear pow, 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 okay? And I can't remember this other fella's name that was with Dominic in the woods, but he low-key goofy to me because Rock had the drop on him at the woods, so he's not really sufficient to me. And yeah, he's not really the greatest mobster, in assignment completion. I said completion. Assignment completer as well. So it's like I can't really trust him to get the job done. And it was kind of far apart. Like it's definitely not giving mob vibes for me. Like this whole situation was not mob-ish to me at all. So y'all, I watched that part at least 7 times, y'all. Because when I first saw it, just first watching it, not even just as a content creator, just as a fan of the show, I almost passed out. Because the way they set up the whole plot, him and Juke get into their lives together and their relationship right. Marvin kind of getting some peace within, even though he's still making, questionable moves with the mob. And, him just about to have this love interest. I was like, of course it makes sense for Marvin to die. Of course it makes sense. But at the same time, we low-key got some incompetent mobsters in the midst, okay? And so the way the scene looked when I started to play it over, I'm 50-50, y'all. I'm 50-50 because you kind of see her kind of falling a little bit to where it looked like he could possibly be grabbing her. So I either feel like she's dead and Marvin's alive and not hurt. She could be dead and Marvin's maybe shot, or they're both dead. There's no reason for Renee to really stay alive per se. Like, I'm trying to think of scenarios where, okay, Renee's alive and Marvin's dead. Like, it really wouldn't make much sense in terms of a plot. So I'm kind of going with Marvin is not dead, even though it makes sense. Like, I was kind of low-key, like, not okay, but accepting the fact that we're going to have some major deaths coming soon. We're about to get into the 3rd season. We're kind of needing one of those siblings to fall off in a sense. I felt like we kind of need like a low-key arena death, meaning we need a death to kind of really amp up and kind of spew a lot of, plots. But even though I love Marvin to death and don't want him to die, but I don't know, y'all. I just feel like the way the so-called mob handled this, it didn't really execute well. Like, y'all was too far away. Like, come on, we seen all the movies. We watched Sopranos. We watched Godfather. Like, so many hits where they just closer, they point blank. You know what I'm saying? If they was real bold, they dropped the blicky once they realized that people really dead. Like, it just didn't feel right. So the fact that it didn't feel right, I'm not really going to say Marvin is dead right now. And you know how they do in the previews, they was real cute. It was real cute, of course, not including Marvin or any morning scenes in the next week's episode's preview. So I don't know, y'all. I'm 50-50. I'm going to lie. But I would say more 60-40. I'm going to say 60% alive, 40% dead. Let me know in the chat and put a 1 if y'all think Marvin dead. Put a 2 if y'all think Marvin's alive. Let's see what y'all thinking about. Because I ain't gonna lie, when I first saw this, I was stressed out, y'all. I don't even smoke cigarettes. I mean, because it's deadly and I have asthma. But I wanted to go to the store. I wanted to go to the corner store and find me the nearest Newport. Because I was stressed out. Y'all. Oh, God, Inga, you said alive. David, alive. Kara, alive. Samara, alive. HEA, alive. Dizzyville, alive. DeMarcus, alive. Jimmy shot Marvin in the shoulder. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Tamika's dead. Alive. Inga said Marvin's 100% is alive, but believe Renee is gone. Yeah. Oh, no, Renee. Don't do that. Well, I thought about Lost Boys. I reminisce on the love that I live by. There one day I wonder why my shorty had to die. I reminisce on my ghetto princess. Oh, God. Oh, I cannot, y'all. Oh, my God, I just got chills. I got chills. Did the Lost Boys know Marvin? And don't get me wrong. We already know Renee and Symphony, they were kind of just lingering out there because we know you can't fall in love with anybody in the Power universe. Oh, God. Oh, God. Shout out to the Lost Boys, who's low key like my cousin-in-law, but we ain't gonna get into that. Well, not really low key, it is fact, but I never met them. Uh, but yeah, y'all. Shout out to Freaky Ty, R.I.P. Oh my God. Oh, I just wanted Marvin to have love. You know, Kenya did him wrong. It was his time to redeem himself, but you really can't have, really can't be in love like that, y'all. Oh God, that was a lot. That was a lot, okay. But I wanted to see Renee just a little. I just wanted a little more from Renee. And that's what I wanted, a little more from Renee in terms of them having a more invested romantic relationship before she died, if she's dead. And then I saw, seems like some people had questions about Kenya and Jukebox. How did she know Kenya? I mean, how did Kenya know Jukebox was gay? Blah, blah, blah. There's a couple of things. I feel like one, as a parent, sometimes you just know. Even though I won't even consider Kenya a parent because I can't even say she popped up. She was searched for, okay? But I lost my train of thought, y'all. No, this is what I wanted to say. I felt like I wanted another scene or two to kind of solidify that Kenya knew for sure that Jukebox was gay, because we understand she dressed different, but again, I was dressing like a boy in the early 90s. You know what I'm saying? I had the big Bugle Boy jeans or, Levi jeans. Like I dressed like a boy. I was, that was the tomboy era. So I wanted something else in the show that really was clear to Kenya that Juke liked girls. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted something, a small little inkling, and that would have satisfied me enough to be like, okay, Kenya's trying to rebuke the gayness out of her or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Let me know if y'all understand what I'm saying. I just wanted something a little extra, okay? Tamika, Marvin, and Renee never made it to bed. I know, right? Oh, Marvin, he got a lot of stress in him too. He ain't gonna never. I mean, dang, we had Tony did him wrong, Kenya did him wrong, Renee did. Marvin, he just can't have no luck. Samara, he said Renee's death is going to be what turns him savage, especially him being in front of him. Yeah, I was thinking that too. I'm glad you brought that up because that's another point I wanted to make. Yeah, that all that, yep, numb your whole ring and kill, all that probably about to be gone. Probably about to be gone. All her teachings. Oh gosh. The Power Writers have us filling in blanks per usual. Yes, HEA. Like I just wanted something, a 10-second situation, like for real. That's all I wanted. Oh God. But I appreciate y'all rocking with me for real. I'm starting to feel a little better. But of course, I still need to get some more rest. But let's go ahead and rank this episode, okay? Let me know your ranking A, B, C, D, or F before we get out of here. I'm probably going to give it an A. I would say probably like I didn't know. Yeah, I'm giving it an A. A plus. Okay, it was a great episode. No complaints. I mean, really, Grey's and Kanan, they rarely get anything less than a B minus for me. I'm just saying, like, they always do their thing. So yeah, I expect more gut punching episode 9 and or 10. And then of course they're gonna leave us again for a whole nother year. Per usual, okay? Let's see what y'all talk about. So Jake, you said A. Thank you, DeMarcus. I appreciate it. I tried. I didn't know how it was gonna go with me being sick, but I guess I was able to rock through it, y'all. Kara, you give it an A. Tamika, A. LSW, A. It was A for you, Samara, Cannibal, like put her teachers to use with Juke and kill the mob. Yes. Yeah, that's definitely a great point. Apply the teachings where they should be applied. Yes, I definitely agree. Deansville, A, HEA, A minus. HEA, I do have a question for you. You said A minus. What gave you the minus? I'm not disagreeing, of course, is your rating. I'm just curious, what would have made it an A for you? Just want to know. I'm nosy, girl. Moochie, you give it an A. Yes, it was a good episode. Inga, A plus 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 and E plus plus plus. Yes. Ronald Cameron, A minus too. Okay, Ronald, let me know why you give it a minus. Just curious. I be caring about what y'all think. You know, just let me know. I'm gonna give y'all a few seconds while y'all telling me y'all reasons. Please make sure you're subscribing. Okay, your girl is trying to get to 1,000. Okay, so please, if you're not subscribed, please click that button. It's free. Like, I'm just saying, there are not a lot of things that are free in life, and that's free. So please subscribe, please like, share me. Make sure your notification bells are on, because your girl be popping up with surprise stuff. You never know. Okay, let's see here, Ronald. The minus is because of that cult crap. Yeah, that was a lot. That definitely was a lot, for real, for real. DeMarcus said if Marvin dies, Rock should bring Jukebox in fold. Yeah, yeah, her team is definitely weak. HA, you needed to know more about Kenya and the church, knowing that yes, I agree. I agree, HEA. So yeah, I could have gave it an A minus too. I'm not, but yeah, that would be the reason. LSW. Thank you, Inga. See, look, my nose stuffed up, child. Lord, now on Beyonce's internet. We not doing that, okay? So before we get out of here, y'all, I just want to let y'all know. Trap holidays, okay, is the holiday season. Your girl is a holiday girl, okay? I love all the things holidays, okay? So the Halloween edition, okay? We gonna be up in here in the trap having a good old time with our Halloween themed show, okay? It's gonna be Sunday, October 30th at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? We're gonna have some fun game segments. We just gonna have a good old time right before Halloween. Your girl is definitely excited. Of course, I'm going to do a show Thanksgiving as well as Christmas. We're going to be doing all the things. So don't worry, okay? We're going to keep y'all entertained. Even though Raising Kanan is going off and we're going to have a little break before BMF, your girl is definitely going to be popping up with some things for y'all, okay? I got some movie reviews I want to get done, some interviews. So we definitely going to have a good time in the trap. That's why you got to make sure y'all are all subscribed, okay? Have a great day too, Tamika. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for mustering the strength to do the live and what's popping. Thank you. I appreciate it, HEA. We do our RPs already. I know, right? Oh, shout out to the Lost Boys. I might have to play that later. All right, so Mary, see you later on the other channels. Thank you. Thank you. Bye, everyone. Please also make sure you're coming through on Wednesday. We're doing Power episode 2. Power season 2, episode 9. When Tommy is in court. Okay, Tommy is in court. Kanan kills his son Sean. Like, it's a lot going on. One of the most favorite episodes of mine in the original Power. So I'm definitely excited to talk about that Wednesday 8:15. If y'all can't catch it, then please catch the replay. But until next time, guys, I appreciate y'all. Have a blessed week. Toodles.